Just like the alarm status table, we can filter the alarm journal table based on associated data that we added to alarms. It's a great way of filtering these alarms out. If you recall from a previous lesson, on the Writable Float 1 tag, I added an alarm where I added an associated data to that alarm called group, and I gave it a value of group A. So what I want to do here is actually filter all the alarms in there for history for only the ones that have the associated data group of group A. So I'm not going to do that in the properties over here. Just like the alarm status, we're going to right click and we're going to go down to the scripting area and use the extension function called filter alarm to make this happen. I'm going to go ahead and enable that, and for every alarm that's going to show up and that's in that system, we're going to return true if we want to show it and false if we don't. So the first thing I want to do is actually get the group from the alarm. I'm going to say group equals alarm event.get of the associated data called group. And if the group is equal to group A, I want to return true. Else, if it's not group A, I don't want to see it, so I'm going to return false. So essentially, just by putting that in there, I can now filter on the associated data. And we can add other filters in here as well, but this is really the simple one. I'm going to go ahead and press OK, and by default, it's not going to automatically show the filter here, because this component does not poll. So you have to actually change start date, end date in order for it to bring back the events in that time period. So now if I go up here and I move my date range slightly, I'm only going to show now all of the alarms that has group A. So it's very easy to filter on the associated data. The associated data is outside of the folder structure. It's outside the display path. It allows us to filter any way that we want. So we can look at alarms in a particular area of our plant or for a certain set of our alarms.